welcome to everyone. It's with great enthusiasm and excitement that we have been anticipating this day here in Cambodia, a great opportunity. We're incredibly pleased to bring one of the largest U.S. trade delegations ever to the Kingdom of Cambodia. It portends a terrific future of even increased cooperation between our countries with stronger commercial and economic ties. Very delighted that the Minister of Commerce, Pan Sorasak, is with us. Senator Maung Reti is here. There are colleagues from the Ministry of Commerce, also the Ministry of Agriculture. We could not do this kind of event without their partnership. Appreciate Alan Tan getting us started today, and also the Executive Director of the American Chamber of Commerce here, Mr. Eric Phillips, is with us. The Chamber has now over 100 companies as members and is doing terrific work on behalf of this commercial relationship between the Kingdom and the United States. We also have experts among us from a variety of U.S. government agencies who play an important role in this relationship. U.S. Department of State, Department of Commerce, U.S. Agency for International Development, and U.S. Department of Agriculture. And welcome to all of our guests and friends who are here. We think we have assembled for you all a terrific, diverse delegation, several dozen representatives of some 15 great American companies. They all have an interest in exploring opportunities in the agriculture sector here. They have an even stronger interest in meeting and discussing with all of you. This delegation includes some of our traditional agriculture giants known around the world for their products and their quality, like John Deere and Corteva. We also have technology companies, which for some may be a bit of a surprise in terms of the expertise and interest that they bring to the agriculture sector. You'll hear more about that today, but these companies include Amazon Web Services, DTN, IBM, and Planet.com, among others. These tech companies in particular are driving the future of agriculture, developing new tools to boost yields. This is incredibly important around the world. It's very important in the United States. It's increasingly important here in Cambodia. Farmers, like never before, are accessing satellites, cloud computing, blockchain, weather forecasting. And if they're not doing that, they're going to need to do it soon to survive and to compete. Delegates on this trade delegation also represent the heart of the United States, American farming. We have representatives who produce figs, blueberries, grains. We have representatives from two of our major agricultural farming states, the great states of Missouri and Idaho. We've also brought a few companies from the neighborhood, some companies that are based in Thailand, in Vietnam, in Myanmar. They are eager to develop relations across the lower Mekong, and it certainly matches our objectives of helping Cambodia and the other 9 members of ASEAN integrate more closely on the economic front. We conducted a similar trade event in the past few days in Laos with members of this delegation, so you can see we are thinking regionally in addition to the bilateral relationship between the United States and Cambodia. Would you please join me in welcoming the members of our U.S. delegation? They're here. You're going to get to know them throughout the day. Let me offer a perspective about where we are in January 2020. It was 70 years ago this year that the United States and Cambodia established diplomatic relations. The United States recognized Cambodia 3 years before the kingdom actually gained independence. It's very unusual in diplomatic relations, but we think it helped give a bit of momentum as Cambodia completed those final steps to become, in 1953, an independent country. In 1950, a U.S. envoy came here and presented his credentials to King Sihanouk. This 70th anniversary year gives us an opportunity to focus on the good collaboration, partnerships, and coordination between our two countries. We've had our challenges over the years, that can't be denied, but enormous success from areas of cooperation important to Cambodia and to the United States. Throughout the year, we are focusing each month on a different theme that captures this relationship, this success in collaboration. This past month has been agriculture, and this is really a culminating event today and tomorrow to highlight the importance of agriculture to our two countries and the success we have in cooperating together. We also have, in addition to commerce and business interests and relationships, we have a very substantial U.S. foreign assistance program here focused on agriculture. This aims to help Cambodia achieve its objectives in food security, in technology, in aquaculture, in agriculture education, in sustainable practices. More broadly, the trade between our two countries is quite important. It's a key pillar of our relationship, and it's getting stronger. Not everyone knows or appreciates this, but the United States is the single largest country market for the Kingdom of Cambodia. Cambodia exports a great deal to the United States. That creates over 1 million jobs here in the Kingdom. It's a key driver of economic growth. And thanks in part to what I modestly like to say the generosity of the United States and our U.S. Congress, Cambodia has been accorded trade benefits, and Cambodia has taken good advantage of those trade benefits known as GSP, Generalized System of Preferences. Exports to the United States topped $5 billion last year, and a good portion of that is thanks to GSP. Also part of that relationship is agriculture. It's an important component in how we trade. Cambodian rice is now on the shelves of U.S. supermarkets. And I know the president of Cambodia's Rice Federation is here with us today, and I bet you he would tell you he'd like to see more rice exports going to the United States. Agriculture is also important for us in the United States. We're known as a big agriculture producing country and known as doing it well. 15% of our exports to Cambodia are comprised of agricultural products. That includes everything from soy to seeds to farm silos and other technology and services. It won't surprise you to hear a U.S. ambassador say this, but I say it proudly. U.S. companies bring world-class products, technology that is cutting edge, the highest standards found anywhere in the world, reliable business partnerships. They create jobs in local communities, and they have, I dare say, some of the best corporate social responsibility activities and practices anywhere in the world. And we're very proud of the companies who are already operating here in the Kingdom for those very reasons. U.S. companies drive innovation in agriculture through technology, which is a focus of this event today. Farmers around the globe are leveraging technology to increase their yields and productivity, manage their harvests, conduct their planning. Farming has really evolved in recent decades. And as Cambodia's farmers get more sophisticated, they're going to need these technologies as well. I've talked about this with the Minister of Commerce, for example. And if you look at agriculture playing this kind of role in the Cambodian economy, manufacturing and servicing currently lower, that ratio is going to change over time as Cambodia develops. But as those who work directly in the agriculture sector shrink, they need to be smarter. They need to be more efficient in order to meet the country's food security needs. There is, it can be acknowledged, still malnutrition in Cambodia. Technology can help meet those needs as the country develops. This event today is part of a larger U.S. effort across the entire Indo-Pacific, where we focus on trade and investment as key pillars of our Indo-Pacific Pacific strategy and vision. The United States, through this strategy, is quite committed to peace and prosperity. Strong, prosperous, independent countries, particularly the 10 members of ASEAN, is in our national interests. We have a number of U.S. government entities that have helped in the region in the past. Cambodia has taken some advantage of that. The former Overseas Private Investment Corporation, OPIC, helped fund over $100 million in projects here in Cambodia. The Aklida Bank, many of you might be familiar with, is a beneficiary of OPIC funding. I hope to see the number grow. Now we have new initiatives. The Overseas Private Investment Corporation has joined USAID's Development Credit Authority to become a brand new entity in the United States, the Development Finance Corporation. You're going to be hearing a lot this year about DFC. This is designed to boost U.S. development financing. The reason you're going to hear a lot about the DFC is because with the contributions from our U.S. Congress, it now doubles the capital available to developing economies from $29 billion to $60 billion. This will be used to leverage the private sector where the real equity lies. The DFC has new flexible tools, use of local currency, equity markets, and the like. And we think it's going to help change this region, including Cambodia. So investment promotion is certainly an important part of my job as ambassador to Cambodia. It goes without saying. But the United States government doesn't tell our companies where to invest. Those are business decisions. And I can tell you what sometimes companies might not be in a position to tell you. They value transparency, a level playing field, strong rule of law. As Cambodia improves its investment and business climates and tackles corruption, builds stronger rule of law, makes transactions more transparent, this is going to help improve the climate, and you will see more companies come here, especially U.S. companies. Those who are here today are interested. Those who are already established have proven business is possible in Cambodia. And I offer, with the stronger fundamentals, you'll see even more companies coming to tap this market. So I want to thank everyone for coming. This event really is part of helping Cambodia move up the value chain from currently exporting primarily raw agricultural products to becoming a processing and distribution node in Southeast Asia and beyond. It really is an exciting opportunity for us. Thank you for helping us to highlight agriculture this month, to celebrate the 70th anniversary, bolster the relationship between our two countries. Together, these kind of successes can overcome some of our differences. You're going to have an exciting day. I'll see you on and off, including this evening at a reception where we will have more friends and partners in the agriculture and technology sectors join us. Bear with me here. Som rikriye chiamui nung kamito robo yun doj tatol. Okunjarang. Thank you.